Texans fans, attention. If there's one thing that needs to change urgently for the team to take the next step, it's the protection for young quarterback C.J. Stroud. Last season, he was sacked 52 times, an unacceptable number for such a promising talent. But the Texans have just made a crucial move to change this reality. The arrival of the giant Trent Brown. Standing at 6 feet 8 inches and weighing 370 pounds, Brown isn't just an NFL veteran, he's a true wall on the field. A Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler, he brings experience, strength, and versatility to an offensive line that is still taking shape. And most importantly, his presence reshapes the depth chart of the offensive line, creating new possibilities for the team to define the best lineup and provide the stability that Stroud desperately needs. Could this signing be what's missing to protect the quarterback and take the Texans to another level? Stay tuned, because we're going to show you how this change can transform the team's offense this season. Trent Brown arrives at the Texans at a crucial moment in his career, bringing with him undeniable talent and physical challenges that have shaped his journey so far. The player's decision to join Houston reflects not only the desire to prove his worth again, but also the opportunity to be part of something bigger, protecting and elevating young quarterback Stroud, the central piece in the franchise's future plans. Since entering the NFL as a late-round pick in the 2015 draft, Brown has always been seen as an athlete with the potential to change games. His unique combination of size, strength, and agility drew attention from the start, but his journey has never followed a straight path. Moments of glory, such as his key role in the Patriots' Super Bowl victory or his Pro Bowl selection with the Raiders, alternated with periods of injuries and inconsistencies. This duality defines his career, and now in Houston, he has the chance to rewrite his story. The 2024 season with the Bengals was another challenging chapter. A serious patellar ligament injury in the first few weeks limited his contribution and raised doubts about his ability to stay healthy for extended periods. However, the Texans see this signing as a strategic bet. They aren't just looking for a player, they're investing in someone who can provide leadership, versatility, and depth to an offensive line still under construction. On the field, Brown has all the tools to be a key piece. His experience at both left and right tackle positions allows the Texans to adjust their strategy as needed, ensuring greater cohesion in the offense. Additionally, his physical presence serves as a reliable barrier against opposing pass rushers, giving Stroud the necessary time to make crucial decisions. Off the field, his influence can be felt in the locker room, where his experience and knowledge can guide the team's young talents. Trent Brown arrives with the expectation of contributing not only through his physical strength, but also through his ability to quickly adapt to the Texans' offensive scheme. Standing at 6 feet 8 inches and weighing 370 pounds, he has an impressive track record in both run blocking and quarterback protection. Statistics show that in 2023, Brown was the 9th best tackle in the NFL in run blocking and the 34th in pass protection. Additionally, his performance at the start of 2024 with the Bengals indicated he was on pace to surpass those numbers before his injury. The Texans hope that, if healthy, he will bring that same efficiency to strengthen the offensive line, especially by reducing the alarming sack rate the team suffered in the previous season, a staggering 9.3% of plays. Trent Brown faces challenges that go beyond his physical health, including issues related to ideal weight and motivation on the field. Head coach Cole Popovich, known for his ability to maximize the potential of players like Brown in the past, could be key in helping him overcome these barriers. In 2023, before his injury, Brown demonstrated solid performance, allowing pressure on just 7.1% of his isolated plays, one of the best marks among left tackles in the NFL. The Texans hope that with the right support, he can bring that same efficiency to reinforce the offensive line. Trent Brown joins the Texans as a versatile player. Although he is capable of playing on both the right and left sides of the offensive line, as I mentioned earlier, his starting position seems more likely to be on the right side. With Cam Robinson firmly established as the left tackle after a one-year contract worth $14.5 million, Brown can solidify himself as the right tackle, adding depth and experience to the line. Additionally, his presence creates interesting competition with Blake Fisher, a young talent the Texans are quite fond of. This internal competition could raise the overall level of the group, ensuring that only the best players are on the field. The Texans now have an offensive line full of options, but questions also arise about the future of Titus Howard, who could be relocated to guard or even lose his roster spot depending on the team's tactical decisions. Trent Brown's impact goes beyond statistical numbers. By strengthening the offensive line, he indirectly improves other aspects of the game. Effective blocking creates more space for Joe Mixon to advance with the ball, while also relieving pressure on Stroud, allowing the offense to function in a more balanced way. This balance is crucial for facing competitive divisions like the AFC South, where every detail matters. In addition to his technical skill, Trent Brown has demonstrated in previous games his ability to handle some of the best pass rushers in the NFL. A notable example was his performance against Chris Jones, where, even in double-team situations, Brown remained dominant. The Texans see this as a crucial advantage, as they will face aggressive defenses within the AFC South division. According to a Friday X post from ESPN's Adam Schefter, Brown is signing a one-year contract worth up to $3 million with the Houston Texans. With Cam Robinson and other recent reinforcements, the offensive line gains strategic depth in its depth chart, allowing adjustments based on the needs of the game, whether protecting Stroud or paving the way for Joe Mixon in run blocking. Trent Brown's flexibility to play both on the right and left sides of the offensive line gives the Texans the opportunity to experiment with different tactical combinations. The team can test variations to find the most effective group to perform on the field. Trent Brown's capabilities are not limited to tackle positions alone. His arrival allows the Texans to explore different combinations on the offensive line, especially in the interior. For example, Titus Howard could return to left guard while Laken Tomlinson, a veteran with nearly 15 years of experience, remains a reliable option at right guard. This strategic movement strengthens the interior of the line, which is crucial for protecting quarterback Stroud and creating space for Joe Mixon in run blocking. The Texans' ability to assemble their offensive line with experienced pieces like Brown and Tomlinson demonstrates a pragmatic approach to building a cohesive unit while offering flexibility for adjustments based on game needs. This approach also reduces pressure on young players like Blake Fisher, allowing them to develop their skills without being forced into leadership roles prematurely. Trent Brown's arrival also raises important questions about the future of the Texans roster, particularly regarding the development of young players like Blake Fisher. On the other hand, Fisher will have the opportunity to learn from Brown, a veteran with experience in big games and significant NFL achievements. This dynamic could be crucial in shaping the next generation of linemen for the franchise, while Brown plays a mentorship role beyond his responsibilities on the field. Additionally, the tactical flexibility offered by Brown allows the Texans to explore different offensive schemes, from dominant run blocking to more solid pass protection. This versatility could be the difference maker that helps the Texans face stronger opponents within the AFC South division, creating a solid foundation for building a competitive team in the long term. Despite health concerns, the signing of Brown demonstrates the Texans' vision of building a resilient and adaptable team. They understand there are risks involved, but also recognize that great rewards often require calculated bets. For Brown, this is an opportunity for redemption, a chance to show he still has much to offer to the sport he loves. For the Texans, it's a step toward the future, solidifying a group capable of competing for the NFL's biggest prizes. The one-year contract signed with the Texans reflects both caution and ambition from the franchise. Brown will have the chance to prove his worth on the field while helping the team compete immediately. If he maintains a high level of performance, this agreement could open doors for a longer extension or even cement his position as a technical leader within the team. The Texans are optimistic that, with the addition of Brown, they can achieve a balance between youth and experience, creating an offensive line capable of sustaining playoff aspirations and, potentially, something greater in the upcoming season. Furthermore, the presence of 3 former Patriots on the staff, Nick Caserio, Cole Popovich, and Nick Caley, suggests the team is trying to replicate principles of success from winning organizations without necessarily copying others' identities. For Houston, the goal is to create its own brand of excellence, starting with the protection of Stroud. By the end of this season, we will see if Trent Brown has managed to overcome his own obstacles and help his new team reach new heights. Whatever the outcome, his journey remains proof that, even in the face of adversity, there is always room for fresh starts and transformations. The arrival of Trent Brown to the Houston Texans not only strengthens the offensive line, but also solidifies a robust and promising depth chart. With Cam Robinson firmly established as the left tackle, Brown takes his position on the right side, bringing versatility and leadership to the group. Additionally, Titus Howard could be moved to left guard, while Laken Tomlinson remains a reliable piece at right guard. This formation creates a solid barrier to protect CJ Stroud, who suffered 52 sacks in 2024, an alarming number that the Texans are determined to drastically reduce. This combination of experience and youth not only strengthens the offensive line, but also offers tactical flexibility. The Texans now have a roster capable of adjusting to the needs of the game, whether protecting Stroud against aggressive pass rushers or paving the way for Joe Mixon in run blocking. The depth chart is becoming consolidated, with complementary pieces working together to build a solid foundation for the franchise's future. And you, fan, what do you think of this new configuration of the offensive line? Do you believe Trent Brown will be the missing piece to protect our young quarterback and secure the path to the next Super Bowl? Leave your opinion in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button to support our content. Together, we are building something special here. We are Texans!